Hey, there's a donkey and his partner, the cow. Man, nobody wants this free rooster. You guys aren't interested in a free rooster, are you? I can tell you where you can find one. Anyway, the point is, everybody's talking about time and time this, and I ain't got time for that, and is it worth my time doing this? And people on the radio talking about time travel, and anyway, it got me thinking, hey Doc, why would you build a time machine out of a DeLorean? If I was you and I was a doc, I'd build a time machine out of a wagon. That way I can bring a bunch of stuff back with me, you know? Anyway, the point is, ain't nobody got room for that. Also, it was $3,300 to fix the Explorer. I'm kind of wondering, like, did they fix the Explorer or add a fucking ballroom onto it? Holy Jesus, jumping shit, Christ almighty. Anyway, might as well be 30 million. But the point is, we'll take care of it somehow or another. We gotta find out who we're gonna rob. I guess the point is, on a Wednesday, that it's a Wednesday. Look at all that fall foliage. Anyway, point is, I gotta go to the metal yard. I actually had the books posted. Might still have, I don't know. Anyway, but they ain't done nothing. They're just sitting on that table out back. That's why we find ourselves taking a load of dirty aluminum to the yard. I'm going back to the metal yard. Anyway, the point is, it's crack-a-lackin', YouTube. Anyway, yeah, no, there was the box of books out back. Some of them I've already put in the little library out front. It's a little free library on a stick. Anyway, the point is, yeah, there were several, like, lots, you know? Like, there was, like, 4 or 5 by one author, and then 4 or 5 by another author, and a couple by another author, and stuff like that. So, yeah, but I tried posting them, and nothing ever happened with the books, so. I have been moved books in the past before, but it's, I don't know. Yeah. You gotta find that person, you know, which is the case with everything. But anyway, but good looking out. Mr. Scrappity should have been looking out for his phone. Anyway, what's going on, YouTube? How you doing down there? Anyway, let's go back to the metal yard on a Wednesday. Free rooster. Hey, look at all the fabulous fall foliage. That's a metal yard. There's like a massive cube, like a massive cube of copper, like they bailed. Anyway, the story with that is, it was, they were told it'd be number, I don't know. Anyway, it's got numbers and stuff, 1s and 2s and things like that. Anyway, if you know what the Force Fair Mall is, Cincinnati Mills, anyway, it's being Cincinnati Mall. Anyway, it's being demolished at the moment, and they got all the loads are coming here, and he's bailing up a thing of number 2-ish, 1-ish, 2-ish that looked like 1-ish, 1-ish that seemed like 2-ish, 1-ish and 2-ish. 2 minutes, Turkish. Anyway, the point is, that's a massive bale of copper. And that's what he was saying, and that's what I was saying. And anyway, I'm at the metal yard. I see anything at the for sale fence you're interested in? Choot, 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 chugga, 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 choot, choot, choot. That's an ugly choo-choo train. Look at that thing. That's horribly ugly. Once you paint it, do something with it. Put a sticker on it. Put a big Mr. Scrappity sticker on there. Anyway, I'm just saying. That's a pretty old house right there. Anyway, I'm just saying. The point is, anyway, look at that big warehouse. But the doors for that thing cost a fortune. I'm just saying, look, it's the Cincinnati Eastern Railroad Company Division Terminal Gravel Spot Place thing. Anyway, Something like that. The point is, let's go back to the Knackle and do some Wednesday stuff, and then we'll go out and we'll drive around the neighborhood and do some Wednesday stuff and contemplate more on, pardon me, how we're gonna come up with $3,300. Well, I mean, anyway, anyway, point is, Jesus Christ, that was expensive. Story time. Anyway, so a baker's rack. Sell me a baker's rack as fast as you can. I'm not sure that's how it goes, but anyway, I've had one sitting out in the backyard for, I don't know. Anybody keeping track of the keeping tracks? When did we find the baker's rack? Are you keeping track of the racks? Are you a rack tracker? Anyway, I'd like to track some racks. Ladies! Anyway, the point is, why is this guy getting over here in my lane? That's the point is. Your little Colorado. Anyway, we'll send you back to Denver. Anyway, the point is, I got this baker's rack sitting out front, right? And I can show you on video where it's sitting out front, right? I got file footage. But the point is, somebody was supposed to come pick it up. And you know the story, you know, there's a little box by the door. If you decide you want it, you know, you just, you know, give him an offering. But the point is, this guy's sign still says stop. Why did you start to go? People these days, man, you know, it says push, not pull. It says stop, not slow. That means not go. Anyway, but the point is, so this little old lady comes over to buy this baker's rack, right? I don't know if she lives in a shoe or not. But the point is, isn't that how that thing goes? The little old lady that lived in a shoe. Anyway, the point is, so this lady comes over to buy this baker's rack, right? And she gets there, right? And I guess Miss Amy's kind of unaware, and I was at the metal yard. That's where we're at now. Well, it's not where we're at now. It's where we were. It's where we're on our way back from now. Something like that. But the point is, anyway, right? So she kind of like heard the dogs barking and stuff. They're like alarm systems, you know? And so she like peeks out and she's seen a car in the driveway, and she was like, huh. Because like the thing was still sitting there, you know? And she's all like, huh. So then like the dogs are barking and stuff, right? So then like she happens to see out the back window, there's like somebody walking in our backyard, and she's all like, what is that? And she's like, at first I couldn't tell if it was a man or a woman or what. So it's like she went out back like, can I help you? And it was some little old lady like, oh, I'm here to buy the baker's rack. And Miss Amy was all like, was sitting out front, man, you know, kind of like that. And anyway, I mean, not like that, but kind of like that, you know. And anyway, and then so they walked around front, and then the little old lady was all like, oh my goodness, I walked right past it. And the story goes, she told Miss Amy something about this is her first time doing this. And ladies, anyway, if it's your first time, it's okay. I'll walk you through it. But anyway, the point is, ladies, no, she said her daughter does it all the time. Nice, ladies. Anyway, but she said this was her first time doing it, and whatever. She's like, I wasn't sure if I should go back there or not. And it's like, well, no, definitely no. You should not go onto someone else's property and just open a semi, air quotes, locked gate. I just use one of these little things. It's like what you pull the springs off a trampoline with. It's like a hook. It looks kind of like an ice pick, but it's not picky. It's more like a hook. Not like the kind that the captain has, but anyway, the point is, bum. Anyway, road plate. But the point is, right? So, what was we talking about? Oh yeah, Miss Amy's seen this little old lady walking. Well, she's seen a person walking around our backyard, and they were carrying the thing from the fence in their hand, and she was all like, "What is going on? What are you guys looking at? Don't look at me." And if you want, well, that's the dashboard. There I am. Anyway, so yeah. Anyway, she was carrying the lock latchy thing around with her, but the point is, Miss Amy went out and helped her carry the thing and stuff, and this was her first time experiencing the place of market. And I don't know. All in all, I mean, I guess it worked out well for her, but you definitely shouldn't be going onto people's property like that. That's what I was telling Miss Amy. I was like, you're lucky. Well, she's lucky. We're lucky. We're all lucky to live in a country like this. I'm just kidding. I mean, we are at times, but this isn't one of those times. But the point is, I tore down my schnackle, and nobody really complained about that, but it wasn't the people's schnackle, it was my schnackle, you know? That's a whole nother story. But the point is, right? Like, what if the big dogs would have been out, and then like the bone eater tried to eat her old brittle bones? I'm just, no offense, ladies, but you know, I mean, what then? Or what if the little dogs? What if because I didn't bring my gizzard, you know? She didn't get to go to the metal yard today. Anyway, but the point is, right? Like, what if you would have let my gizzard go, Moses? Like, anyway, the point is, why would someone do that? But they did, and they got the rag, so anyway. Let's fucking go over here to I hate this place. Come on there, Mr. Scrappity, because it's not out of the way, so to speak. So that's what we're doing. Keep watching for me. Anything crazy happen while I was gone? What would you do if you seen some old lady walking around your backyard with this thing? Would you be all like, what in the world is going on? And then she called your house and she was like, would you like to play a game? Or that's the wrong movie. No, that is the movie. No, that's the wrong movie. She said, what's your favorite scary movie? Or something like that. Anyway, I can't remember. Got all that shit cleaned up. Let's go do it again today. What do you say? Look. I'm going to show you my gourd. I was trying to decide whether the garden should be 5 foot longer this way or 5 foot longer this way, and I never could decide. And while I was jogging, I forgot where I was going and pissed my pants and forgot my name and all that. So when I got home, I just planted my gourds right here by the downspout. That's not how it happened. It happens, this is where I dump out the rabbit cage dumpings sometimes, and then sometimes the dogs come and poop on that. But sometimes it has seeds in it, and the seeds happen to be, look, it's a gourd. I'm not sure what it is. We'll have to ask Bert. What kind of seeds come in rabbit food and look like yellow gourds? Looks like you've got $12 in that truck. You better go to the metal yard. Ah, that's crazy. I thought you could only fit like, 4 chairs and 7 butts in the back of a pick-em-up truck. Seems to me like maybe the competition can fit everything you can't. I'm just saying, if you know, you know. Anyway, looks like it's a little gloomy out here today on a Wednesday. But let's go scrapping anyway. Take just about whatever we can find Wednesday type action. Let's see. Does that fit there? Yeah, that works. I think I got about 3 of these totes at the house. So if my math is correct, that should make 4 now. Scoot. I don't think this one's aluminum. I mean, it could be, but I don't think so. Something. I guess I won't need to get the Explorer fixed now. I can just put these 2 seats in the bed of the truck. That would work, wouldn't it? We're gonna have to rock, paper, scissors though on which Littles has to ride in the back. Things are actually heavier than they look. That one does have a metal back, but we'll leave it anyway. It's made out of the same thing as them popcorn tins. What do we got here? Onkios. Base. Anyway, looks to be in pretty decent condition. Should we take some onkios? You ever played onkyo Kong? Hey, you stay there, little Miss Gizzard Face. She's having her a snooze. Oh, I heard a squeaker. Hope my dog don't jump out. I don't know. Might be something, might be nothing. Good grief, look at all that stuff in your wagon, Mr. Scrappity. Why don't you go to the metal yard? I don't know, is that something we want to pick up or not? Never do very well selling artwork. No, I don't think I want it. I don't know. Was it worth looking at? Luckily, it has wheels on it. Housekeeping. Well, those are weighty. Or this, whatever it is. It's one piece. Oh shit, it's the cops. Oh shit, it is the cops. Have I ever told you I like aluminum? I like aluminum a lot better than I like cops. I'm just saying. Traffic. Glove drop. Refrigerator. Fall foliage tour at night on a Wednesday. Anyway, I'm just saying. First and only shift on a Wednesday. First shift, last shift, second shift, all the shifts getting shifty on a Wednesday. I'm just saying. Look at all that fall foliage. Ooh, foliage in the fall on a Wednesday. Anyway, I'm just saying, it's getting dusky out here, and it's 6:55. What, another week or two? 3? How long is it until we're spinning them backwards? It'll be like 6 o'clock instead of 7. It'll be like pretty dark out here at 6 o'clock instead of 7 on Wednesdays. But not forever, because before you know it, spring will be back and things will be picking up and all that good stuff. Anyway. No, what's that? Well, there's somebody out there. There's a carpet cleaner, but there's somebody out there in their car in their driveway, so we're gonna pass up one carpet shampooer just because I can do without the human interaction. The refrigerator was missing its tail, so I'm gonna go ahead and assume that somebody's been around collecting tails already. It is what it is on a Wednesday. Is there any metal to that, or is it all wood? Well, let's see. We definitely got some metal. A couple of few pieces at least. Take the tail off that TV. And that's some heavy glass. Traffic. Where's the rest of it? It's half a Cub Cadet. Something. that's not going to fit in there, is it? Like a glove. I definitely prefer when they're taken apart, but I don't know. It is what it is. It has got a big hole in the cloth. Oh, there's a bigger hole. Everybody's like, you should just carry a Sawzall with you, Mr. Scrappity, and stand out there at night at the end of somebody's driveway. Sawzall that shit into pieces. And I'm all like, yeah, well, you're insane. Because I ain't doing that. Does that stick up there quite a bit or what? Kind of does, don't it? It's not going to help putting it on the other side, is it? That ain't so bad. Yeah, that'll work. You think we should go ahead and put some string on it? We might should. I don't know. Just because, you know. Why not? Let's throw that up there. We'll do this maneuver. Nah, my rope's all hung up now. Now it's wrapped around my phone. Yeah.
You want a chair that's got a rip in it?
Yeah, I can take it.
All right.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna put it right here, all right?
That'll work.
Okay.
Have a good evening.
Good evening.
Thanks. You think he was wondering who I'm talking to? He probably was. Let's get some more strings, I guess. We might as well, huh? And one for a chair. Getting awful dark out here, ain't it? Look, it's a gizzard. Well, that's the sunset there, ain't it? I mean, when the headlights ain't shining in our face. Ooh, look at that tranquility. 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 You've been hit by the tranquility train. Anyway, on a Wednesday at night. I'm just saying, you know, if you know, I don't know. What I don't know is where Christmas is gonna come from. Anyway, I'm just saying. Where'd that sunset go? I mean, at least Santa's gonna have his sleigh back, you know, and that's a plus. I don't know. Wednesday's just about gone. See you on a Thursday. Don't let me find you wandering around my backyard. And we're back on a Wednesday at night with a gizzard. You gotta sit still and let me grab you, fat little self there. Anyway, what did we get? I don't know, a couple of chairs, a couple of 3 chairs, a microwave, a refrigerator, half a weed eater with some really stanky gas in it, a Pacho swing. And I was able to get rid of all this stuff, and I had I think I had some stuff over here, and And I think I had some stuff over here. Anyway, got rid of all that stuff. I found some new stuff on a Wednesday. PayPal will be in the description if you think you might be able to help Scrappity get his car back. Left my nails in the wagon. Isn't slag that like shit material they scrape off the top? We could call it the slag wagon. Anyway, I'm just saying. When asked what they thought about the Mr. Scrappity show, channel,
I'm the biggest fan of it. It's my favorite place. I love it.
A little slow tonight, isn't it?